What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Vape. Today we are going to talk about this guy here. It is the Cleito by Aspire. I'm also going to talk about this guy right here. This is the new Uwell Rafale or Rafale tank. These things are pretty cool. If you guys remember the Crown tank, this is Uwell's new one that they have. And I tell you what, I wasn't a big fan of the Crown because of its coils. But this one here, this one is pretty nice. It like wicked up quickly. I mean, very quickly. And that goes along with the Cleito as well. That one, man, that thing, it wicked up quicker than any other sub-ohm tank that I've ever seen on the market. It was like really, really saturated as quickly as possible, and the flavor off of these two guys are just amazing. The Uwell on here, we'll talk about this one first. This one here comes with this type of packaging, which is kind of cool. And also, what Uwell has done with this is kind of like I want to call it their little like promotional thing. Inside this packaging, as you can see, there you've got given a little sticker right here, like this, which is kind of got like this little warrior looking guy on it. The packaging in here comes with like this little bubble wrap, and of course your tank's down inside here whenever you receive it. Comes with an extra spare glass, another coil head that's inside here as well. And inside you'll have like some extra O-rings and stuff like that. I don't see anything, no other things that are coming with it other than the O-rings itself. But you also get a little leaflet thing with the I guess it's kind of like a devilish head or something like that on there, whatever that's all about. And also it comes with an instruction booklet right here, kind of like that, I guess. Inside the instruction booklet, let me put some light on here for us. Alright, there we go. So, in here it kind of gives you stuff about how to fill it up and things like that. This one's kind of got a unique way of filling things. There's, on the top of this, and I'll kind of show it here, you have these two holes right there and right over there. Now, the way you fill this, and the way I've been doing it, was taking this little like rubbery piece off of there, kind of like a drip tip cover or protector, I guess you would say. And you turn your drip tip. Now, this is a proprietary drip tip. You will not be able to take this back out, or at least I haven't been able to figure out a way of taking it off of there. But it also, you just turn it just like that. It says 1.5, but it's more like 2.5 turns. And then on the top, these holes here will open up, and you just fill on one side. I've found it very easily to use with like a unicorn bottle or a dripper or some kind of a needle tip bottle. That kind of works out really well. It holds about 4 mils of juice. Got massive airflow through it, as you can see there. Now it's kind of a clicky. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Probably not. But it's kind of a clicky type of sound, kind of like the old Aspire Nautilus had and stuff. And there's a few other tanks out there that have that clickiness, like the Magnus has that as well. I think the tank looks good as far as like the aesthetics of it. I think it has somewhere similar to the other, or somewhat similar to the other, like the Crown tank, but you don't have the knurling and everything. And I think I got that Crown tank so we can kind of compare them if you'd like. Let's see if I can grab that tank real quick. Be right back, guys. Yeah, here we go. So this is the Crown tank, and if you guys are familiar with that, you do have that clickiness with this one as well, but it's not really clicky. It's just kind of like moves around a lot, and it kind of spins all the way around as well. But this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about this guy, the new one. So again, guys, it's about 4 mils of juice is what it holds. The coil heads on these are so much better than the Crown coils. They're just unbelievably a lot better, in my opinion. I don't think you got as much wicking material in these coils as you do in the Crown coils, but I think that's what makes it kind of soak up the juice a little bit quicker, and you're going to get it more saturated, and the flavor is just unbelievable. Cloud production off of these, I'll take a couple of hits off of this and see what you guys think. I like the flavor and the cloud production off of it. It's a good a direct lung hit. You can close this thing off and kind of get a good mouth to lung hit, but still kind of airy overall. So let me take a couple of hits. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Great flavor. It's really good. I'm using this now with the Duke, and I'll see if I can find my bottle over here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm using the Duke. As everybody knows, this is my all-day vape. Get this from American E-Vape. You guys can pick this stuff down at Nova Vapors, and you can also catch them and order this stuff through novavapors.com. All right, all these devices as well, and everything, this flask, of course, we've got all this stuff down at Nova Vapors. But anyway, it's not what it's about. It's about this tank, and I just think they're great. I think it's a great tank. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Moving on, we'll move on to this guy, which I have thoroughly enjoyed. I really, really like this tank. It's very short and stubby, so it's kind of like a low profile style of a tank, which I kind of like. The drip tip on here, you can take this piece off and pull this off of here and use your regular 510 drip tips on it, but you are going to have that little stout piece that's on the bottom, and I'll show you. See if I can get this off of here. Oh, it's on there tight. All right, so you do have an O-ring on top of here, and that's what holds this piece on. But again, you can also use a 510 on there. Some people are not going to like the looks of it, but yeah, overall it's pretty good. The tank itself holds about 3.5 mils. You do get some extra O-rings with it. They do have these like pieces that'll fit over top, kind of like a silicone piece that fits over top of this to kind of keep the heat away from it. The drip tip, or I'm sorry, not the drip tip, but the coils. They are like a long stout. They kind of remind me of the old style, kind of like a Cardo tank or such. And they do have the flavor of a Cardo tank too. Again, this thing is wicked up quick. I mean, quick. They're really, really great tanks. I've really enjoyed this thing a lot. However, I've had some people had issues with certain like citrusy type vapes or citrusy type e-liquids. They say that it kind of expands this silicone on the bottom, and I don't normally use a lot of citrus type vapes or anything like that. I normally stick with my, well, of course with my Duke. I really enjoy that e-liquid. I think it's great. But with this one, you have, there's no chimney of anything. There's nothing inside of it. And I'm not going to break these tanks down or anything, guys, because, I mean, I'm sure there's other videos out there that you guys can watch that actually break down the tanks and show you all that stuff. I will show you the packaging, however. This is the packaging that it comes in, kind of a long style, clamshell style box that we've all kind of come used to now and accustomed to. Again, these are those silicone pieces that I was telling you about. They come in this blue, and then you get like an orange and a red. They all come with the vape band style thing to kind of protect the glass. It says Aspire 2B, which is kind of like a little gimmicky thing, I guess, from them. But, you know, it is what it is. It does come with an extra coil. They come with 0.2 ohm coils and a 0.4 ohm coil. Again, the Uwell will come with some stainless steel coils is what they have. They have I think it's a 0.5 and a 0.2, and they do come with some nickel coils too with the Uwell. The packaging on these are really nice. I like it. I think it's a great packaging, and the way that they've kind of come a long way with their with the way that they store these and package these things to us. It's really nice. Again, I really like the vapor quality off of this. I like the airflow through it. You can also close these down. This one doesn't have that clicking sound, but you can close these down. You can see kind of right there. Let's see if I can get it close here with it focusing in. There we go. And you can kind of close these off just like any other tank that's out there. I'm not really sure on what the millimeter or how big this gap is or anything. I have not measured anything or anything like that. But for me, it has enough airflow through it. I really like it a lot. I think it's got plenty. Again, you know, these tanks, everything that I'm showing you here, guys, you can get all this stuff down at Nova Vapors, and you can pick it up online at novavapors.com. Check out our Facebook page. Check out my Facebook page. It's The Daily Vape. And all right, guys, I think that's going to do it for me. You guys have be safe out there. Vape on. All right. Peace.